Hey there folks, today we are doing a quick unboxing and overview of the Ultimate 2C from 8BitDo, however you like to call it. This is the Black Myth Wukong Edition controller. A disclaimer before we begin, this was bought by us for unboxing and review. Now that the disclaimer is out of the way, let's take a look at the controller. Ignore these scratches, yours won't be like this. Let's open it up. Okay, I see. All right, here's the manual. Pretty standard stuff, comes in different languages. Open it up and check it out. And I think this is the wire. Unbraided, let's put that aside. Here's the 2.4 GHz dongle. I'll open it up and we can check it later as well. Let's pull out the controller. Right, this was protected by this box, so pretty good. And there was a foam wrapping all around the controller as well. The sticks are also protected with foam, right? Nice touch there, 8BitDo. All right, let's take a closer look at the controller. Let me put the foam aside. All right, this is a wireless controller. It can also be used wired. This was made in collaboration with the team behind Black Myth Wukong. The design is semi-transparent with red accents on the face button, the thumbsticks, and the sides have a red flame pattern. You can barely make out the rumble motor inside, right? The layout is pretty standard Xbox style one, with ABXY button, 2 sticks, and the D-pad, then additional 2 buttons, square and star. There's also minus and plus. The shoulder buttons, there's 2 additional buttons here, L4 and R4, the 2 triggers. Special thing about this, the joysticks and the triggers are Hall effect, so no drift, and there should be less problem with the triggers as well. Looking at the top, here's the charging port and a sync button to syncing up with a different dongle if you have one. Then at the back, there's a toggle for Bluetooth and 2.4 GHz. This one is used to connect with the Android device, and you can also connect it with a PC on Bluetooth, but I wouldn't recommend it. And here it says Black Myth Wukong at the back. Let's take a look at the wire and the dongle, and then let's get back to the controller. Here's the wire, pretty standard but branded with 8BitDo logo here, and it says 8BitDo here. So type A to type C. If it was braided, it would have been awesome, but it's under $30, so you can't expect that. Let's pull out this dongle. So I really like the design of this. It says 8BitDo on it, just like the brakes in Super Mario. Like it just looks like that, and it says Ultimate 2C on it. So this dongle is special because this works wirelessly at 2.4 GHz with 1000 polling rate. So this one is special and is to be used with this one. If you have an older 8BitDo controller with a dongle, you can use this controller with that, but I would highly recommend to use this one because this one works at 1000 Hz polling rate. Now let's put that aside and let's take a look at the controller. So as I mentioned before, Hall effect sticks, they feel nice, and the triggers, the shoulder buttons, these have very short travel, and they feel the same from every angle. So you can click it here, it feels same, pretty nice. But because they are short in travel, they feel a bit cheap, but pretty useful, and you can quickly press them. They are very clicky. The D-pad, it is clicky but feels a little bit mushy, so I don't know if I completely like this, but it's serviceable. The triggers the sticks themselves, yep, they feel pretty nice, and the triggers as well. These two buttons, this is mappable, and I actually don't like the placement of this, so I don't know how to press these, but because they're here, it's pretty hard to accidentally press these as well. I would have preferred if these were at the back, just like the old Ultimate controller. Let's quickly talk about these two additional buttons at the front. One is a star button, this is a turbo button. So use this to press this and press the button you want to make a turbo. What that does is that button, when you press it, it will automatically start repeatedly pressing. So pretty good for quick time events, but or shoot 'em ups, right? If you're playing something where you need to repeatedly press a button, you just press it once and it will automatically do it. The other button is to remap any of the buttons to any one you want. No software is required for that. You can actually do it right here and remap any of the buttons except for like the home button, and remap to whatever you want. Overall, it feels nice, a bit better plastic than the original Ultimate. I really like the design as well. I wish it was a little bit more transparent so you could see the insides of it, but of course if it was more transparent, I don't know if this design would be visible. So for connectivity, as I mentioned before, you can use it over wirelessly, 2.4 gigahertz with the dongle, wired, and also Bluetooth. Right, and well, I think this is a steal. For under $30, you can't go wrong. Overall, great value for money. If you need a solid budget controller, this is highly recommended. It has Hall effect sticks and triggers, like under $30. That's amazing. It's pretty lightweight and comfortable. I think it depends upon your hands. Some people might not like the feel of it, but I especially like it. My hands are medium size, so this feels pretty nice. It has recapping. It has turbo and custom mapping, and it has 1,000 hertz wireless response rate. The L4 and R4 could have been better, but the L4 and R4 could have been at the back. It would have been better, but it's okay. Like overall, great value for money, highly recommended, right? That's it, folks. If you like this video, hit that like button, subscribe, and let me know what you think of the Ultimate 2C in the comments. See you in the next one.